Now, what is a ratio, people? I think everyone knows the basics of ratios and all. I'm not going to the definition part and all because that's why you are here. It's a revision class. Now, inverse of a ratio. I'll just tell. What is inverse of A is to B? B is to A. Or what is the inverse of 2 is to 3? 3 is to 2. Now, what if the question is like this? What is the inverse of 1 is to 2 is to 3? Don't write 3 is to 2 is to 1. That's wrong. Directly don't write it. So there is a method. If this is A, if this is B, if this is C, then how will you write it? BC is to AC is to AB. So BC is how much? 2 into 3 is to AC is how much? 1 into 3 is to AB is how much? 1 into 2. That is 6 is to 3 is to 2 is the inverse of 1 is to 2 is to 3. Keep a note of this format. BC is to AC is to AB. So once we are writing the inverse, we will first ignore A. That means we are only writing the other two values product. 2 into 3. Then once we are writing the B value, we are ignoring B. And we are writing A into C. Similarly over here, A into B. Now coming to this side. What is the inverse of 5 is to 8? 8 is to 5. Find the inverse of 5 is to 8 is to 9. Yes. Get me the answer very fast. How much does 71 is to?
72 is to 45
Yes.
is to 40.
So first one is 8 into 9 is to. Next one is 5 into A9 is to. Next one is 5 into 8. How much is it? 72 is to. Answer is option A. Next one. The two quantities are of the ratios 15 is to 17. The consequent of its inverse is 15. Then the antecedent is what? Now people, what is antecedent? What is consequent? When you write A is to B, what is antecedent? What is consequent? A is antecedent, B is consequent. The denominator is consequent, numerator is antecedent. Now, ratio of two quantities 15 is to 17. Consequent of the inverse is 15. Then the other one will be 15. Yes. Sorry, 17. Yes. Now, duplicate of a ratio. What is the duplicate of 1 is to 2? 1 square is to 2 square. Or we know that A is to B is the ratio. Then duplicate is what? A square is to B square. Then triplicate is nothing but A cube is to B cube. So what is the triplicate of 2 is to 3? 2 cube is to 3 cube. Then that means 2 cube is how much? 8. 8 is to 27. Then what do you think about subduplicate? Yeah, we are taking root. Root A is to root B. Then subtriplicate. Cube root of A is to cube root of B. Then compound ratio. Have you heard about compound ratio? Compound ratio of A is to B and C is to D is nothing but we will take the product of the numerator is to product of the denominator. For example, I'll show you one question. What is the compound ratio of 2 is to 3 and 4 is to 5? That is nothing but 2 into 4 is to 3 into 5. Answer is how much? 8 is to 15. Then, continued ratio means what? They are giving three numbers. How will you write the continued ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 2 and 3 and 4? You will write it as 2 is to 3 is to 4. Sometimes they will give the number. What if they give? I told you, right? Sometimes all basic questions are there. We are not knowing the concept, because of that we are not writing it. Now, get me the answer. Previous year question. So, triplicate ratio of 4 is to 5. So, answer is 4 cube is to 5 cube. 4 cube is how much? 64. Is to 5 cube is how much? 125. Next one. Subduplicate of 49 is to 64. Root 49 is to root 64. How much is it? 7 is to 8. Next one. Subtriplicate of 8 is to 27. That is cube root of 8 is to cube root of 27. Now, people, basic cube values everyone know, right? 2 cube is how much? 8. 3 cube is how much? 27. 4 cube is how much? 64. 5 cube is how much? 6 cube is how much? Yeah. If you don't know what you will do, do it in calculator. When replicate and all come, always do it in calculator. Just check with it cube values. Rather than finding cube root there, find cube values and check. Cube and cube root will cancel off, right? Similarly, so 8 cube is to, cube root of 8 is to 27. Cube root is how much now? 2 is to 3. Answer is what? Option A. Next one. The ratio compounded of. So read the question carefully. The ratio compounded of 4 is to 5 and sub-duplicate ratio of A is to 9 is 8 is to 15. Then A is what? How to find this? First we need to find the sub-duplicate of A is to 9. What is the sub-duplicate of A is to 9? So sub-duplicate of A is to 9 is nothing but root A is to root 9. That is nothing but root A is to 3. Root 9 is what? The 3. Then compounded means what? I told you the concept. Since you know the concept only, you can do it. Product of the numerators. A is 4 is to root A is divided by 5 into 3 is equal to how much is as per the question? 8 by 15. Get me the answer. Anyway, everything is given there properly. Get me the answer. This cancel. Then 4 and this cancel. What is remaining? 2. So root A is equal to 2. So A is equal to how much? 4. Option C is your answer. You can option hit or you can directly go for it. Yes. Yes, Sanjay, Shubham, everyone. Yeah. Next one. 3x minus 2 divided by 5x plus 6 is a duplicate ratio of 2 by 3. Then the value of x is don't. Please don't.
No, it's coming and going, sir.
Yeah, let's. Otherwise, anyway, it will go off in between. So, anyway, work is happening, right? So, in between, it will turn off. Don't worry. Yeah. Otherwise, it will be too exhausting here. Yeah. 3x minus 2 divided by 5x plus 6. The duplicate ratio of is the duplicate ratio of what? 2 by 3. Then the value of x is how much? Now, read the question carefully and understand what is given. 3x minus 2 divided by 5x plus 6 is the duplicate ratio of what? 2 by 3 or 2 is to 3. So what is the duplicate ratio of 2 is to 3? Duplicate, yes, duplicate of 2 by 3 is nothing but 4 by 9. Am I correct? Yes. So we are going to equate as per the question. This is nothing but 3x minus 2 divided by 5x plus 6 is equal to how much? The 4 by 9. Get me the answer of this thing.
X equal to 6.
Many methods you can follow. You can either option hit, up to you. 6. Okay, we will check. Now, cross multiply. It will be how much? 27x minus 18 is equal to 20x plus 24. Now, 27x comes to this side means how much it is? Sorry, 20x comes to this side means it will become minus. What will remain? 7x. Minus 18 goes to the other side. It will become what? Plus. That means plus 18 plus 24 is how much? 42. So, x is how much? 42 by 7. That is how much? 6. Option B is your answer. Or you can do is option hitting, but that is not necessary also. Now, continued ratio. Have you heard about continued ratio? I told you one example of continued ratio. For example, a comma b comma c. What is the continued ratio of a comma b comma c? A is to b is to c. Now, sometimes they will give a is to b and they will give b is to c. We need to find a is to b is to c. Okay, that is the question. Now, people, what is my name? Nithin. So, reverse is what? First letter N, mirror N. Remember that. It is very important. 1 is to 2 and 3 is to 4. We need to find the continued ratio. A is to B is 1 is to 2. B is to C is 3 is to 4. We need to find A is to B is to C. Remember, mirror N. 1 into 3 is how much? 3 is to. 3 into 2 is how much? 6 is to. 2 into 4 is how much? 8. The continued ratio is nothing but 3 is to 6 is to 8. Are you understanding, people? Got the point? Yes. Now, people, one other question I am giving you. If A is to B is equal to 3 is to 4, B is to C is equal to 9 is to 11, get me the value of A is to B is to C.
27 is to 36 is to
So 27, 3 into 9 is 27 is to 9 into 4 is how much? 36 is to 4 into 11 is how much? 44. Got the point? Yes. Is it clear for everyone? Yes. Perfect. Now do this previous year question. A is to B is 4 is to 7. That is 4 is to 7. B is to C is 5 is to 9. Find A is to B is to C. Which will be how much? 20 is to 35 is to 63. Yes. Everyone got this? Yes. Perfect. Done. Now, what if there is one more term? What if it is A is to B is to C is to D? I'm not going to change the pattern of question or the format we are doing. We will do with the same format, but one extra step will be there. That's all. A is to B is equal to 1 is to 2. B is to C is equal to 3 is to 4. Then I'll say C is to D. I'll write it here. C is to D is equal to 9 is to 5. Find A is to B is to C is to D. First we will find A is to B is to C. How will you find A is to B is to C?
3 is to 6.
3 is to 6 is to 8. Am I right? Yes. Then what is remaining? We need to connect that C is to D also, right? C is to D is almost done. 9 is to 5. Now people, first step is very simple. Listen carefully. First one is this. 3 into 9. How much is it? 27. Then we are going to give a lot of love. 1, 2. So is 2. 9 into 6 is how much? 54 is 2. 9 into 8 is how much? 72 is 2. Last is this one. Connect that and fill the gap. That is how much? 40. Did you understand? 3 lines like this. Finally, 1 line. Clear up? Yes. That is A is to B is to C is to D. These are the methods. There is another shortcut for this also. With the drawing pattern itself, it's not necessary. Anyway, you know one pattern. Why are you learning 2 patterns at the same time? Learn one, then expand it using another one. That's all. Now, find the value of A is to B is to C is to D. First, you find A is to B is to C. That is 3 is to 4 and 5 is to 6. How much is A is to B is to C? 15 is to 20 is to 24. Then C is to D is how much? 7 is to 8. Now, first one is this, then this, then this, then this. How much is it? 7 into 5, 7 into 15 is how much? 105 is to 140 is to 168 is to 192. Answer is option A. Got the point, people? Are you understanding? Yes. Yes. That is continued ratio, and there are some questions based on that in the previous year. Continued ratio. You will not understand it is continued ratio. The reason is, people, from this A is to B is to C is to D. One person is asking you, what is the ratio between A is to D? You will be like, what is A is to D? But no need to worry about that. Directly take what is the A value? 105. What is the D value? 192. So answer is how much? 105 is to 192. So whenever too many ratios are given and you need to find a specific ratio between A and C or A and B or A and D, always use this method. It is the easiest method. Okay, yes. Now, one important thing about this is A is to B is there, then B is to C is there. This diagonal should always be same. Otherwise, we cannot use this. If this is not same, what we will do? We will take the inverse and we will make it same. For example, the ratio is given as B is to A. B is to A is given as 3 is to 4. Then B is to C is given as 5 is to 9. Can you directly do this? No. Why? Because the diagonal is not same. Are you getting it? This diagonal should be same. Then only we can perform the art. Now, how will you make it same, people? So we will change this one. We will take the inverse of this one. The inverse of that is how much, da? B is to A will become A is to B is equal to 4 is to 3. That way we need to change it. Take the inverse and write it, then perform it. Now, this question is based on that. PQR are three cities. The ratio of average temperature between P and Q is 11 is to 12 and that of P and R is 9 is to 8. The ratio between average temperature of Q and R is how much is the question? Very easy question. Yes. Okay. I think that's the answer. Now, PQR are three cities. Average temperature between P and what are Q? That means P is to Q is given. How much? 11 is to 12. Then P is to R is given. That is how much? 9 is to 8. They are asking us to find the ratio between Q and R. Now people, can you do the trick over here? No, the diagonal is not same. We need to make it same. So we will take the inverse of this and write Q is to P is equal to what? 12 is to 11. Then P is to R, that way we will write 9 is to 8. Now we will do this. How much is it? 108 is to 99 is to 88. Now the next part is, this is what up? Q, P, R. Now they are asking between what and what? Q and R. So Q is to R is nothing but 108 is to 88. Now people, some people doesn't know how to factorize. Am I right? It will be difficult for you. I am not telling you don't know. From very young age onwards, it is difficult for you. So what you will do, you will be like, sir, what to take common? Too much thinking, too many formulas. Yeah. So take your calculator, everyone. Type 108 on your calculator. Divide it by 88. How much is it? How much is it? 1.227. Am I right? So which is equal to 1.227. So check which of the option is giving you 1.227. That's your answer. Okay. Take the calculator. 27 divided by 22. How much is it? 1.227. So that's your answer. Are you getting the point? Don't think about taking a number common and just cancelling it off, and it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you will get the same answer. Do this way. And check all the options. That's the main thing. Don't think that I'll only check for one option. Then you will not get any option. Check for all the options. Yes. Understood? Yes. Now, look at this. Read it and try to understand it. Yes, right, Sanjay. X, Y, Z together starts a business. X invests 3 times as of Y invests. What do you mean by that? X is equal to 3Y. Am I right? Yes. Y invests 2 times 2/3 of what Z invests. 2 by 3 of Z or Z. The ratio of capital of X is to Y is to Z or Z or Z is how much is the question. We need to find what X is to Y is to Z. Am I right? Now, people, it is given like this. How will you write it as a ratio? X by Y is what? 3 by 1. Am I right? Then Y by Z is what? 2 by 3. Now, that means X is to Y is equal to how much? 3 is to 1. Y is to Z is how much? 2 is to 3. Now get me X is to Y is to Z. How much is it? How much is it done? 6 is to 2 is to 3. Right? Yes. Now this is one method. Another method is there. The shortcut method. Can I tell you that method also? The method is very easy. X by Y is how much now? 3 by 1. Am I right? 3 by 1. So which is our option now? D. So X by Y, that is X by Y is 3. Then which of the option is giving us 3? 6 by 2 is how much? 3. That means directly we can write just by writing this. Correct? Rather than doing all this, we can directly go for the answer with the option itself right away. Understood that method? You will type 6 by 2. Whichever is giving 3, that's your answer. Okay? Yes. Is 3 by 6 giving you 2? No. 6 by 3 giving you 2? sorry, 6 by 3 giving you 3? No. Then 3 by 9 giving you 3? No. Which is giving you 3? 6 by 2 is giving you 3. Next one. Two numbers are in the ratio 7:8. If 3 is added to each of them, their ratio becomes 8:9. The numbers are. How will you find this? The easiest method is option hitting. Always go for option hitting. We will check. Two numbers are in the ratio 7:8. If 3 is added to them, their ratio becomes 8:9. What are those numbers? We will check which all numbers ratio is 7:8. Sir, I don't know how to factorize. What you will do, da? Find 7 divided by 8. 7 by 8 is how much? Decimal value is how much? 7 by 8 is how much? 0.875. Now, check which all options are giving you 0.875. That is 21 divided by 24 is how much, da? 0.21 divided by 24 is equal to how much? 0.875. So, option C is your answer.
Even option A is giving.
Is it? Is option A also giving you? Okay, fine. Not at all a trouble. If option A is also giving, what you will do is, listen. If option A is also giving you the same option, what you will do is, you will add 3 to the option and check whether 8 by 9 is also possible. Now, 8 by 9 is how much, da? Take it. 8 divided by 9 is how much? 0.8888. Now, if I add 3 to both of this, it will become 24 is to 24 and 27. Check 24 divided by 27. That is how much? 0.8888. That means that's your answer. Clear up? Understood the logic? Yes. Are you getting the logic, people? Have you done it before or first time you are doing this way? Done it. Perfect. Good. Then it is easy. Yeah. Next one is, if the ratio of two numbers is 7:11, if 7 is added to each number, the new ratio will be 2:3. Now we need to know the numbers. Which are those numbers? 7:11. Yes, check the options and get me the answers. First find 7 divided by 11. 7 by 11, how much is it, da? 7 divided by 11 is 0.6363. That means 49 divided by 77 is also 0.6363. That means option A can be the answer. If anyone else is giving 0.6363, what you will do? You will take, we will add and we will check 2 by 3 also we will check. And we will add and check which of the option is giving you 0.6363 or 2 by 3. Sorry, not 2.6363, 2 by 3. Yes. Next one. The ages of two persons are in the ratio 5:7. 18 years ago, their ages were 8:13. The present ages are how much is the question? First find 5 by 7. 5 by 7 is how much, da? 5 divided by 7 is nothing but 0.7142. Now, which all option is giving that? 50 divided by 70 is how much? 0.7142. Any other option is giving that? Third option is also giving. We will check that. Now, 18 years ago, 8 by 13. 8 by 13 is how much, da? 0.6153. Okay. Now, 18 years ago, 50 will be how much? 32. 32. 70 will be how much? 52. So, 32 divided by 52. How much is it? 0.32 divided by 52 is equal to 0.6153. That means option A should be your answer. We will check for option C also. 40 minus 18 is how much? 22. 22 divided by 38 is how much? Is it 0.6153? No. That means that's not your answer. Clear up? Yes. Yes. Yeah, any doubt? Yes, ma'am? Doubt irukka? Yes. Doubt irundha sol. Yes. Next. The price of a scooter and moped are in the ratio 7:9. The price of the moped is 1,600 more than that of scooter. The price of the moped is how much? Tell. Easy question. Yes, easy question. We will check. So, when you are young, when we don't know something, what do you call them? X. Yes, when we know something now, we are calling them X. 7x is the price of what? The price of scooter. Then 9x is the price of moped. Am I right? Now, the price of moped is 1,600 more than that of the scooter. Can I say 9x minus 7x is equal to how much? The 1,600. Then from this 2x is equal to how much? The 1,600. X is equal to how much? 800. X is 800. Then price of what are they asking? The moped. So instead of X you will put what? 800. How much is the answer? 7,200. Option A. This is one method. Another method is the easiest one. What is the difference between 7 and 9? 2. So according to the question, 2 is how much? 1,600. So 1 will be how much? 800. If 1 is 800, then 9 will be how much? 9 into 800. That is now how much? 7,200. That way also you can find. Okay? Yes. Or another method is, too many methods are there. Huh? Whatever you want, you take. Okay. Another method is, you can assume using options. You will take 9x is 7,200. Okay. Then x will be how much? Da? X will be how much? 800. Then 7 will be how much then? 7 will be how much? 5,600. Then we will take the difference between both of them. 5,200 minus 7,200 minus 5,600. How much is the difference? 1,600. That is matching with our question. So that option is correct. So we can always do in the reverse manner also if needed. In certain cases it is required. Okay. Whichever is comfortable for you, you can follow that. It doesn't affect anything. Now something happened. What happened? Yeah. Here, the students. Who is calling me? Yes. The students of two classes are in the ratio 5:7. 10 students left from each class. The remaining students are in the ratio 4:6. Then the numbers of students in each class is how much? Are they asking for initial number of students or final number of students? No. The question is, they are asking if 10 students. Okay. If means they are telling as an assumed thing. If 10 are leaving, the ratio will become this much. And how many are there actually in the class is the question. So we should find 5:7 itself. So 5 divided by 7 is how much now? 0.71. 2. So which option is giving you that? Last option. So option D is your answer. 50 divided by 70 is how much? Same thing. Anyway, you know that 5/7. Done. Next one. Three numbers are in the ratio 1:2:3. The sum of the squares is equal to 504. Get me the answer. Yes. Two methods are there. First method is option hitting. You can check sum of the squares, whichever sum of the squares is giving you 504. Second method is, you can assume that this is 1x, then plus 1x, this is 2x, then the other one is 3x. Likewise, you can square and check and find the value of x and substitute. That is pretty long. Go for option hitting. Since we are using memory calculation, option hitting is easiest. So, sum of the squares of the three numbers. So, 6 option hitting we will try. Option hit. That means 6 into equal to m plus 12 into equal to m plus 18 into equal to m plus MRC. How much is it now? 504? Yes, that means option A is your answer. Now the next thing is sometimes two options will give you that. So that time you should check this 1 by 2 is how much? Ratio we will compare. 1 divided by 2 is how much? 0.5. 6 divided by 12 is how much? That is 0.5. Both the things should satisfy at the same time. Yes. Got it, Dal? Clear, Ada? Yes? Pakka? Yes, fine. Next one. The ratio of two numbers is 3:4. The difference of their squares is 28. The greater number is what is the question? What to do? What to do? Only one number is given so that we cannot directly option hit. We need to indirectly option hit. If you are option hitting, we should indirectly option hit. That is the logic. How to do this?
3x is to 4.
So which is the bigger number according to you here? 4x should be the bigger number. So we will assume that let which option you want to go with? The third option. Huh? Let 24 be the biggest number or the greater number. We are assuming, okay, we are option hitting greater number. That means 4x will be equal to how much now? 24. X will be equal to how much? 6. Then smaller number is equal to 3 into 6, which is 18. We need to check the difference of their squares. So 24 into equal to m plus, then 18 into equal to m minus. When you click MRC, how much you are getting that? 252. Is it 28? No, that means option C is wrong. Anyway, it will be a smaller number, I guess. Yes. Yes. Let 8 be the greater number. Be the what? The greater number. Greater number. That means what? The 4x is equal to 8. X is equal to how much? 2. Then smaller number will be what? Smaller number is equal to 6. Now people check. 8 square minus 6 square is equal to how much? 8 into equal to m plus 6 into equal to m plus m minus. How much is the answer? 28, which is equal to 28. So option A is your answer. You understood this? If one option is not given, we can option hit using the other option. Accordingly, we can always do it. It will save your time. Okay. Few more methods are there, but follow this. This is the easiest. Now, three numbers are in the ratio 1:2:3. The sum of their cube is how much? 3972. How much is the answer? How to do this? Third option. Just cube and check. Right? Yes. So 3 into equal to how many times? 2 times. Then 6 into equal to how many times? 2 times. Finally, 9 into equal to how many times? 2 times. So how much you are getting? Which is equal to 972. That means option C is our answer. Just option hit. That's all. Anyway, we know that 2 cube, 4 cube and 6 cube won't give that such a big value. Similarly, 1 cube, 2 cube and 3 cube will it give? No. Only option C can give you that answer. And if you want to cross check again whether it is the answer, if two questions are giving you the same answer, two options are giving you the same answer, then you will check 3 by 6 is how much? 0.5. Similarly, 1 divided by 2 is how much? 0.5. So that way we will cross check once. Yes. Interesting question. Easy question. 8 people are planning to share the cost of a rental car. If one person withdraws from the arrangement, the other share equally the entire cost of the car. Then the share of each of the remaining person is increased by how much? How much? Yes. Right. So people just think. How many people are already there? 8 people are there. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 people are there in total. think that all these ticks and this person is 8 people. So they are equally sharing. How many shares are there for the? One share for everyone. Now let the shares be also here. Share also be here. One person. Then what happened? One person left. This person left. Now how many shares are there in total now? No. 8 shares are there and this person's share is remaining. Now, how many people are remaining to share this one share? 7 people are remaining to share this one share. So, what is the answer? 1 by 7. What if the question is like this? 10 people are coming to an agreement of owning something and sharing it equally. Then, one person left. That means, how many are remaining? 9 people are remaining. So, 1 by 9 is the answer. If 100 people are coming to an agreement, 3 people left. 3 people left. 3 by 97. Yes, 3 shares will be there. We need to take that 3 shares and divide between whoever is currently there. 3 by 97. 100 people left means what? Nothing to share. If one person is only remaining, that 100 shares will be going to that person. That person only should take care of that 100 share. Now, the salaries of A, B, C are in the ratio 2:3:5. The increments of 15%, 10% and 33% are allowed respectively to their salaries. Then what will be the new ratio of their salaries, people? What will be the new ratio of their salaries? Very easy question. So, what are the ratios now? Salaries 2:3:5. Now, plus 15% is happening to A, B, C. 10% is happening to B. Yes, 20% is happening to C. Now, 2 plus 15% is how much? Take your calculator. 2 plus 15%. That is how much? 2.3. 3 plus 10% is how much? 3.3. 5 plus 20% is how much? 6 of? Yes. Now, people, just check and tell me what can be the answer. So, now the new ratio is, new salary ratio is 2.3, 3.3, 6. Now, just take 2.3 divided by 3.3. 2.3 divided by 3.3 is how much? 0.6969. Now, check which option is giving you 0.6969. Anyway, you know that is option C. Yes, clear up. We don't need to know the exact values and all. We just need the values. Whatever may be the values, we just need it in numbers. Rest of it, we can always do it. Okay, yes. Next one. If the salary of P is 35% lower than Q and the salary of R is 40% higher than Q, the ratio of the salary of P and R is how much? You can either find it in decimal or I'll show you another thing also. Assume. Who is the reference person of Q? Q's salary is 100. Salary is 100. Then P salary will be how much? P is equal to 100 minus 35%. That is how much? 65. Or I will write 100 minus 35%, which is equal to 65. Then Q's R salary is how much? 100 plus 40%. That is how much? 140. Now you tell me what is the ratio between P and R. P is to R is equal to 65 is to 140. 65 divided by 140 is how much? 65 by 140 is how much? 0.464, right? Yes. Which option is giving you that? 13 divided by 28 is how much? 0.464. Option A is your answer. This way you can find. Got it down? Yes, down? Yes, yes. Now look at this. Incomes of R and S are in the ratio 7:9. Their expenditure are in the ratio 4:5. The total expenditure is equal to the income of R. What is the ratio of their savings? Can you find it? I'll give you 10 seconds. Income is there. Yes, income is what? 7:9. Then expenditure is how much? Expenditure is what? 4:9. Now you need to find the ratio of their savings. What is savings? Income minus expenditure is equal to savings, right? What is the total expenditure to income of R? Okay, fine. The total expenditure is equal to income of R. How to do this? So what is it? R and yes. Give me the value. Yes, right. So here what is given there? Total expenditure is equal to income of R. What is the income of R here? If you look into it, it is 7. Now if you look into just the numbers, what is their total expenditure? Can I say 13 is their total expenditure? Is that right? 4 plus 9. Am I right? Total expenditure is how much? The total expenditure is equal to income of R. 4 and 9, right?
4 and 5.
4 is to? Oh, sorry. Yes, 4 is to 5. So their total expenditure is equal to how much? 9. Am I right? Now, we will do some jugaad. Yeah, I'll tell you how to do this. So total is 9. Am I right? Total expenditure is 9. And that 9 should become equal to this 7. That 9 should become equal to 7. Now, how can you make both of them equal? Can I multiply 9 with 7? It will become what? 63. So I am multiplying here with 7. That's why it is becoming 63. How will 7 become 63? We need to multiply it with 9. So how much is it? So new ratio is 63 is to 81 divided, or expenditure is how much? Expenditure is how much? 28 is to 35. Am I right? You just tell me, just check and tell me, is this logic right? If you ask me, 28 plus 33 is how much? 63. 28 plus 35 is how much? 63. Then that is the income of R, right? That is 63. Now, what will be the savings? Savings will be what? Income minus expenditure. So 63 minus 28 is how much? 35. 81 minus 35 is how much? 46. So what is your answer? Option D. Understood the logic? Anyone is having trouble with the logic? Please tell. I'll explain it again. Yes. Explain it again. Yes, I can do that. Yes. If you are finding it in the normal way, it will take the entire time. So we will not do that way. Yes. Now look here. This is the given ratio. 7 is to 9 and 4 is to 5. Now 4 plus 5 is how much? That is the total expenditure. Total expenditure is equal to 9. I am telling it is 9, not 9x. If you want to call it 9x, you can call it 9x. Now, income of R is how much? 7. And according to the question, 9x should be equal to 7x. But can we directly say that both are same? No. We need to multiply it with some constant factor to make it equal. Now, if you multiply 9 with 7, how much it will be? 9 into 7 is how much? 63. So we need to multiply here also with 7. Why are we multiplying there also with 7? Because 9 is formed from 4 and 5 only, right? That's why we are multiplying there with 7. Then here we will multiply it with what? We need to make it now 63. So 7 into 9 is how much? 63. Then obviously we should multiply the other person also with 9, which is equal to how much? 81. So new income is what? Income is 63 is to 81. Then expenditure is what? 28 is to 35. Now savings is what? The income minus expenditure. 63 minus 28 is how much? 35. Then 81 minus 35 is how much? 46. We are ignoring that x. One x is already there. We are ignoring it. Okay. When we take the ratio anyway, x will get cancelled off. So answer is what? 35 is to 46. It's a very interesting question. And the chances of coming for exam is still there because it was asked in the previous year. Right? Yes.
So for this question, they have given the information
Yeah.
that the total of the expenditure is equal to
Income of R.
If they not given, what we need to do? How we do?
Then we cannot do anything. Yes. That is the key point of this. Are you understanding? The key point, the only thing given to solve the question is that. Other than that, nothing is there. Yes.
Normal method also they cannot find
No, normal method, it will take time. That's why I am not doing.
the information is not given, we can find in normal method and nothing.
No, they are asking for savings ratio. Yes, normal method, it will take a lot of time. Nothing else is given, right? Only the ratios are given. Some should be given, right? To get the answer. That's why we are doing it this way. Yes. Now, problems based on coins, people. Yes. Now, the ratio of number of 5 rupee coin and 10 rupee coin is what? 8 is to 15. Now I am writing number of coins. Number of coin. 5 rupee, then 10 rupee. Now 5 rupee coin is what? 8 is to 15. Number of coin is 8 is to 15. The value of 5 rupee coin is 360. Okay. Then the number of 10 rupee coin will be how much is the question? How to do this? So, according to our question, can I write number of coins be 8x and 15x? Then value will be how much? If 8x 5 rupee coin are there, then the value of 5 rupee coin will be how much? Can I write it as 40x? 5 into 8x. If you are having 10 5 rupee coin, what is the value? 50. If you are having 25 rupee coin, what is the value you are having? 20 into 5, that is how much? 100. We are talking about value. Value. So 8x into 5 is how much? 40x. Then we do, this is how much? 150x. Am I right? One value of 110 rupee coin is how much? 10. So 10 into 15 is how much? 150. So x also should be there. Now, according to the question, what is given? The value of 5 rupee coin is how much? 360. So 40x is equal to how much? 360. X is equal to how much? 9. Then they are asking for the number of 10 rupee coin. The number of 10 rupee coin is how much? Number of 10 rupee coin is equal to 15 into x value is how much? 9. That is 135. Option C is your answer. Got it? Understood? Are you? Yeah, please. So here, you understood this stuff? Yes. After that, we are writing values. For example, you are having 8 5 rupee coin. What is the value? 40. But here is it 8? No, 8x. So value of 8x number of 5 rupee coin will be how much? 5 into 8x. That is how much? 40x. Then value of 15x. This is how much? 15x number of 10 rupee coin will be how much? 150x. Now, according to the question, the value of 5 rupee coin is how much? 360. So 40x is equal to how much? 360. According to the question, the value of 5 rupee coin is how much? 360. X will be how much? 360 by 9, that 40, that is equal to how much? 9. From that, we are finding what? The number of 10 rupee coin. Number of 10 rupee coin is how much? 15x, which is equal to 15 into 9, that is 135. Got it? Yes, perfect. Next one. A bag contains 105 coins of 50 paise and 25 paise coins. The ratio of the number of these coins is how much? 4:5. So I will first write 50 paise. Have you seen a 50 paise coin? Have you seen a 25 paise coin? Yeah, you have seen now. Oh, you are born in which year now? 7, 8. Oh, nice. That was the time when it was very good for me. I was watching Dragon Ball Z every day, Pokemon every day. Yeah. Yeah. 50 paise and 25 paise coin. Number of coins. Number of coins is how much? Ratio is how much now? 4x is to 3x. Am I right? Am I right? Now you tell me what is the value. Oh, one more thing, it's direct. They are asking total value in the back. Yes, we will write the value. Value is how much? 50 paise's value is how much? 0.5. Am I right? 0.5 into 4x is how much? 0.5 into 4x is equal to how much? 2x. Then 0.25 into 3x is how much? 0.75. Now you tell me total value is how much? Total value is how much? 2x plus 0.75x. That is how much? 2.75x. We need to find this 2.75x as per the question. Total value inside the bag. Do you have the value of x? No, we need to find the value of x. For that, they have given the bag contains 105 coins. So can I say number of coins, total number of coins is 4x plus 3x is equal to how much? 105. That means 7x is equal to how much? 105. From that, x is equal to how much? 15. So x is equal to 15. Now get me the value of this. That is equal to 2.75 into 15. 41.25. Option B is your answer. You didn't understand, huh? Yes. Have you done questions based on coins? That's why. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yes. Okay, then I'll give an explanation of that. So first of all, whenever coins based question are there, they will actually give one of the two ratios. Sometimes they will give the ratio of their values. Sometimes they will give you the ratio of the number of coins. At the end of the day, if they are giving the ratio of the coins, number of coins, they will ask you to find the ratio of total value in the bag or value of this much. If they are giving ratio of the values, they will ask you to find the number of this many coins. Now, both the cases we will write whatever ratio is given. For example, here, ratio of the number of coins is how much? 4:3. That means, can I write 4x and 5x is the number of coin of 50 paise and 25 paise? I wrote like that. Now, value. How will you write the value of, if you have 450 paise, what is the value in your hand now? 4 into 0.5, that is 2. But is it 4? No, it is 4x. We don't know how many are there. So that will be how much? 2x. Then, if you are having 3x 25 paise coin, that will be how much? 0.75x. That means total value in your hand is how much? Total value is how much? 2x plus 0.75x, which is equal to 2.75x. Now, this is the thing they are asking us to find. But do you know x value? No, we don't know x value. Now, how to find the x value is the next thing. For that, they have given us total coins inside the bag. That is how much? 105. So, we know that total coins according to the answer is how much? 4x plus 3x, which is equal to how much? 105. From that, we can write 105 divided by 7, which is equal to how much? 15. So, we know the value of x. So, now if you substitute here, you will get the value of coins inside the bag. How much is it? 41.25. Clear out? Another method which you can follow is, yeah, you are writing? Yeah, please. Done?
Yes, sir.
So another method you can follow is check which of the option is divisible by 2.75. it should be exactly divisible because it is value. Then that will also give you the answer. Check once which all options are doing that. 39.25 divided by 2.75. Is it divisible? No. 35.25 divided by 2.75. Is it divisible? No. Then 43.25 divided by 2.75. Is it divisible? No. Then 41.25 divided by 2.75. Is it divisible? Yes. So which of the following is divisible? That is also possible. Why? Because x value should be a proper integer here. Here, that is the case. Now, mixtures. Okay. First, we will do this question. Then we will do the previous question. So, a person wants to mix something. Okay. Here, cost price of rice A. We have rice A. Then we have rice B. Then the CP values or the cost price are given how much the 50 and 70 respectively. In what ratio should it be mixed so that the cost price of the mixture is 65 rupees per kilogram? So mixture should have what cost price? The mixture should have 65 as the mixture price. Correct? The cost price should be like that. Now the easiest method to find the ratio is allocation method. So 70 minus 65 is how much? 5. 50 minus 65 is how much? Or 65 minus 50 is how much? 15. So answer is 5 is to 15. Answer is 1 is to 3. Option A is your answer. Okay. This is the method of allocation for question based on mixtures. Whenever they say that this is giving this much, then always do this method. You will get the answer. Okay. Yes. Next one. A dealer mixes rice costing 13.84 per kilogram with rice costing 15.54 per kilogram and sells the mixture at 17.60 per kilogram. He earns a profit of 14.6% on the sale price. That is selling price is. He is getting a profit percentage of how much? 14.6. The proportion in which he should mix two quantities of rice or two qualities of rice. Both are fine. Yes. Two qualities of rice is how much? Now, what is the basic thing given? They have given us the cost price. If rice A is here, rice B is here, cost price is how much? 13.84 and 15.54. Am I right? Yes. Now, but for the mixture, he have given the selling price. SP is how much? 7.60. Now, with cost price, can we compare selling price? No. We should go with cost price itself. Now, you tell me cost price of the mixture. That is nothing but selling price minus profit percentage. That is 17.60 minus 14.6%. How much is it? 15.03. Is that the answer? Yes. Type it over here. 15.03. Now you write 15.03 minus 15.03, 17.60. Yes. 034 is there, right? 0304. Yes. Write everything. Yes. 15.0304 minus 13.84 is how much? 1.1904. Then 15.54 minus 15.0304. That is how much? 0.5096. Now you will be like, sir, how will we convert that to ratio? What you will do? We will divide that values. Divide by this value, divide by 1.1904. Divide by 1.1904. How much is it? 0.5096 divided by 1.1904. How much is it? 0.428. Check which option is giving you. Option A, 3 divided by 7 is how much? 0.428. It's equal to 0.42. Answer is option A. Easy, Yes, that is mixtures. Okay, now we are going to proportion. Have you studied proportion before? Yes, easy, right? Actually, chapter 1 is one of the lengthiest chapter because basics for all the other chapter is from chapter 1. Now we know this thing, right? Dividing, and this way we should do it and check with the option. That thing and all are we are using chapter 1 base. Even in equation chapter we are using the same base from chapter 1. So chapter 1 is important, and logarithm part and all, it will come in different form in different chapters. Even in chapter 7 it comes, right? Logarithm is there, logarithmic differentiation is there. Yes. Chapter 4 mostly we will be discussing tomorrow. Sorry, chapter 8 we will be discussing it tomorrow. That is differentiation, integration and all. Chapter 8, then chapter 9, then one more chapter is there, right? One important chapter which is not that important. Yes. Which one? Probability and all today we will discuss. That is a different. Yes. Index numbers we will discuss. Yeah.
Stats will be complete by today, sir.
Mostly, hopefully. So when we learn probability, the pattern I'll tell you. After teaching chapter number 6. Chapter 6 is what? Chapter 5. Permutation. After that I'll teach you chapter 7. Set relation function. Then I'll go to probability. Then I will go to theoretical distribution. This is the pattern. 4 chapters are connected. We'll be connecting and learning all those 4 chapters. Once that is done, we will go to chapter 8. Why chapter 8? Because limits and continuity together it will come with chapter 8. And chapter 8 we will be studying in proper exam point of view. If a question like this comes, how to do this. Okay, because too much is there, but we will be covering it in a way you can attend the exam and score the marks. Okay. Fine. Proportion. Proportion. What is a proportion? The equality of two ratio is a proportion. That means A by B is to C by D is called as what? A proportion. Now, from this we can write what? AD is equal to BC. Yes. Now, what is a continued proportion? When A by B is equal to B by C, it is called as continued proportion, and B is called as what? The mean proportional. Now, when I say A is to B is equal to C is to D, who is the first proportion in this? A. Who is the second proportional? B. Who is the third proportional? C. Who is the fourth proportional? D. Keep that in mind. Okay. Sometimes questions will be there like that. I'll show you the question also. Then, whenever these two are same, okay, A by B is equal to B by C, B is called as mean proportional. This type of proportion is called as what? Continued proportion. Now, we will go directly to a question, then I'll come back here. The mean proportional between 18 and 17 is what? They are asking for B value. Then 18 and 72 will be what? A and C values. Okay. Now, we know that A by B is equal to B by C. From that, we can always write another formula. B square is equal to what? The AC. Or B is equal to root of AC, which is equal to root of 18 into 72. Just take the calculator. 18 into 72, then click equal to, then click root. How much is it? 36. Option B is your answer. Now, the next question is third proportion to 15 and 45 is what? Then you should take this is A, this is what? B, and we are going to find C. So, we know that B square is equal to what? AC. From that, you will substitute 45 square is equal to 15 into C. From that, find the value of C. The 45 into equal to divide by 15, that is equal to 135. Option B is your answer. Is that clear? So they will give numbers like this. We should assume that this is this. Okay, whatever is not given, we will assume that that is unknown and we will take it in pattern A, B, C, D. Okay, yes. Which are not in proportion? Which of the numbers are not in proportion? How to know that? How to do this?
First,
Product of extreme
should be equal to
product of
ratio.
Yes, we should take it like, for example, A by B should be equal to C by D. It should be like that. For example, here 6 by 8. How much is it? 6 by 8.
points.
6 divided by 8. That is equal to 0.75. Then 5 by 7 is equal to how much? 0.714. Now check the second one. 7 divided by 3 is how much? 2.33. 14 divided by 6 is how much? 2.33. Then 18 divided by 27 is how much? 0.66. Then 12 divided by 18 is how much? 0.66. 8 divided by 6 is how much? That is 1.33. 12 divided by 9 is how much? 1.33. So what is the answer? Option A is the answer, not in proportion. Got the point, people? How to do this? Sometimes a question can come like this. Now, so we know that whenever A by B is equal to C by D, we can write it as AD is equal to BC. Then invertendo. Sometimes question can directly come. Invertendo means we are taking the inverse. For example, A by B is equal to C by D. Then B by A is equal to D by C. The opposite. We are taking the inverse also should be equal if they are in proportion. Alternando means we are altering, I'll show you, A by B is equal to C by D. We are altering the diagonal elements or interchanging the diagonal elements. Where? In alternando. So B is going there and C is coming down there. Okay, are you getting the logic of alternando? What will happen? For example, 1 is to 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4. Can I alter it? Yes. 2 is coming over here and 2 is going over there. Will it change anything? No, both are still equal. Or we can write it as 1 by 2 is equal to what is the? We can write it as 4 divided by 8. Now we will check. 4 divided by 8, is it correct? 1 by 2 is equal to 4 by 8. Yes, 1 by 4 is equal to 2 by 8. Is it same? 2 by 8 is how much? Both are equal only. Yes, that is same. That is the meaning of alternando. That means if numbers are in proportion, they should satisfy all this. The question will be in a different pattern. That also I'll show you. Then componendo means A by B is equal to C by D. Then A plus B divided by B should be equal to C plus D divided by D. Dividendo means we should take the difference. A minus B divided by B should be equal to C minus D divided by D. Now, finally, connecting both of that, we have componendo and dividendo or componendo dividendo. A plus B divided by A minus B should be equal to what? C plus D divided by C minus D. Then finally, addendo. In addendo, what happens is, if A by B is equal to C by D is equal to E by F, etc., then everything is equal to another thing. A plus C plus E plus. We are adding all the numerators divided by adding all the denominators. That is the logic. The values will be same. That is the meaning of what? Addendo. Similarly, subtractendo. Similar, we will minus and write. Now you tell me what is this. X by Y is equal to Z by W implies X by Z is to Y by W. We are altering the diagonal elements. So what is happening? Alternando. Yes. Another one down. If P by Q is equal to R by S is equal to R by is equal to P plus R by Q plus R. This process is called as what? Addendo. Got the logic of? That's how they ask the question. Now, yes. Here people, A is to B is given as 2 is to 5. We need to find 10A plus 3B divided by 5A plus 2B. The easiest method is substitute. Yes. Instead of A, you will put what? 2. Instead of B, what you will put what? 5. Done. Answer is done. Instead of A, what are you going to put? 2. Instead of B, what are you going to put? 5. So 10 into 2 plus 3 into 5 divided by 5 into 2 plus 2 into 5. How much is the answer? 20 plus 15, that is 35, divided by 10 plus 10, that is 20. 35 by 20. Which option is the answer? That is 35 by 20 is how much? 1.7 by 4 or 1 point how much? 1.75. Which option is giving you that? Option A is giving you that. Always go with that method, people. If you don't know how to factorize, I know that factorization is one of the reason why you never took maths. Yeah, factorization, then the basic LCM, then someone named HCF was there. Yes, LCM, HCF, yes, many traumas from the past. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, please. Understood this? Clear up? Next one. Two numbers such that the mean proportional between them is 18 and the third proportional between them is 144. What are those numbers? Find two numbers such that the mean proportional is 18. Mean proportional is 18 means what? How to do that? Mean proportional is 18 means what? That means B is equal to root AC. We should know that, right? So which option is giving you 18? That is 18 is equal to root of 9 into 36. Is it how much? This is how much? 36 into 9, which is equal to root you click, you are getting it as 18. That means option A is your answer. Just option hit. That's all. Nothing else. Option hit. Understood the method? Yes. Next one. Mean proportional between 24 and 54. What is it? The root of 24 and multiply it. You will get the answer. How much is it? 24 into 54. Then click equal to. Then click root. How much is it? 36. Now, give me the answer for this. Answer for this. Instead of x, what you will put? 2. Instead of y, what you will put? 3. Get me the answer, people, which is equal to 5 into 2 plus 2 into 3 divided by 3 into 2 minus 3. How much is it? 16 divided by 3. How much is that? 5.33. Oh, good. We didn't see the option. Yes. Now, next one. Do it. Instead of A, what are you going to put? 3. Instead of B, what are you going to put? 7. Just substitute and get me the answer. 3 into 3 plus 2 into 7 divided by 4 into 3 plus 5 into 7. How much is it? 9 plus 14. That is 23 divided by 47. What is the answer? Option A is your answer. Now, get me the answer for this, people. What are you going to do? Instead of A, what you will put? 9. Instead of B, what you will put? 4. Now, get me the answer. That is root of 9 by 4 plus root of 4 by 9. Now, the easiest method is using calculator. People, if you have the calculator with you, if you check closely, one is the reciprocal of the other. Am I right? First find 9 by 4 root. First take 9 divided by 4, then click what equal to and click root. How much is it now? 1.5. You click m plus. Then in that 1.5, on that 1.5, click divide equal to. Then again click m plus. Then click MR. How much you are getting? 2.166, right? That is which option? 13 divided by 6, that is equal to 2.166. Option D is your answer. Yes. So whenever some one value and the reciprocal are together, always click M plus, then directly go for divide equal to, again click M plus, then click MRC. You will get the sum faster. Okay. Yes. The ratio of the third proportion of 12 and 30 to the mean proportion of 9 and 25 is what? Now, how to find this? Ratio of third proportion of 12 and 30. That means what all things are given here? A and B are given here. Then here what is given? A and C are given. So find the value of C over here, people. In the first case, B square is equal to what? AC. So 330 square divided by 12 is equal to what? The C. Yes. Then similarly over here, B square is equal to what? Root of 9 into 25. How much is it? B. This is how much? C is how much? 30 into equal to divided by 12, that is 75. This one is how much? The 9 into 25, then equal to, then click root, that is 15. So what is the ratio between 75 is to 15? What is the answer? 75 divided by 15, that is 5 is to 1, which is equal to 5. So which option is giving that? Option B is giving that. Everyone, are you doing it? Yes. Who is not doing? Everyone is doing, right? Yes. Perfect. Now, can you find this? Easy question. X is to y is to z is equal to 7 is to 4 is to 11. Then x plus y plus z divided by z is how much? So instead of x, what you will take? 7. Instead of y, what you will take? 4. Instead of z, what you will take? 11. Just add everything and get me the answer. 7 plus 4 plus 11 divided by 11. How much is it? 22 divided by 11, which is equal to 2. You are coming now only?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I went to my hometown, sir. My mom fell sick, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Where is your bag?
I told my friend.
Okay, fine. Yeah. How is he now? Yeah. How is he now? Tabri, how is he now? Fine. Yes. Good. Yeah. That is fine. If something is there, some urgency is there, always tell, okay? Yeah.
Can you explain the previous one?
Yes. So what is happening? Here the ratio of third proportion of 12 and 30. So we need to know the third proportion of 12 and 30. So A and B are given. Whichever is not given, we will take it as the unknown, and in order we will take A and B. Are you getting the logic? Then we found it is 75. Third proportion is 75. Then mean proportion of 9 and 25. We will take 9 is A and 25 is C. From that we are finding what? B. That is equal to how much? 15. What is the ratio of this? 75 is to 15 is 5. So this is the answer. Perfect? Yes. Now next one, indices. Indices or index. What do you mean by that? Power. Till now we were doing that, but we never spoke about index. What is the index of this? What is the index of this? 4. What is the index of this? What is the index of this? 1. So power is called as index. Now, what is the base of this? 3. 3 is the base. What is the index of this? 4. Yes. Now some of the properties. 3 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 5. What is the answer? 3 raised to 4 plus 5, or we can write it as a raised to m into a raised to n can be written as a raised to m plus n. Then quotient. Whenever it is like 3 raised to 5 divided by 3 raised to 2, what is it? 3 raised to 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3 raised to 3. Now people, I'll tell you something. Usually we will say that cancel. That is not cancelling. Actually we are using the property of indices. We are not cancelling things. Whenever we say 2 by 2, we will say cancel. That is nothing but 2 raised to 1 minus 1. That is 2 raised to 0. 2 raised to 0 is how much? Any number raised to 0 is how much? 1. Got it? Now I will ask you a simple question. What is 3 raised to infinity? No, 3 raised to infinity is infinity. You want proof? Yeah. If you want proof, take your calculator. Type 5. Then into equal to go on forever. Then it will become error. That is called as infinity. Yes, it is going towards infinity. Yes. Next one. Power of a power. 3 raised to 5 the whole raised to 9 is how much, da? 3 raised to 5 into 9. That is how much? 3 raised to 45. Then power of a product, we can always write it like this. A square, or I will write 3 square into 3 raised to 5. Can I write it as what, da? No, you tell me. 3 raised to 7. Now, 3 raised to 5 into 3 raised to, 1 second, 3 raised to 4. How can you write it? Yes, why are you acting confused? One equation is there means you will act confused over that equation. Yes, 3 raised to how much? 9. If one equation is being there, doesn't mean that this value will be something else. That is one problem you are doing with the question paper also. You will think that, it should be there. Something is there in bracket. I should use that no matter what. Don't do that. Now, here what is given? AB raised to n. AB raised to n, can I write it as 6 raised to n? Or 6 raised to 4? Can I write it as 3 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 4? Yes. Is that correct? Yes. We are splitting the base. That's all. Now, similarly, we can use it for quotient also. Then a raised to 0. Any number raised to 0 is what? 1. Then what is the reciprocal? We are taking 1 by. For example, 3 raised to minus 1 can be written as 1 by 3. Do you remember 1 plus I the whole raised to minus n can be written as 1 divided by 1 plus I the whole raised to n. Both are correct. Now, fractional exponent, that means root. 3 raised to 1 by n. The nth root of 3. Also you can write it as n root of 3. Then 3 raised to 1 by 2. That is square root of 3. Then 3 raised to 1 by 3. That is cube root of 3. Yes. Next one. Remember? Yes. Do you remember me? Yeah. Yes. A plus b the whole square is equal to what? A square plus 2ab plus b square. Then a minus b the whole square is equal to what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Then a square minus b square. This is one of the most used. A plus b into a minus b. Then we need to know basically these formulas. This will be useful in our next chapter. Yes, equations. These two formulas. A plus b the whole cube can be written as a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. A minus b the whole cube can be written as a cube minus b cube. Yeah, whatever way you want to write it, you can write it. Minus 3ab into a plus b, that is also fine. Yes, but this one is very important. We will be using it in the next chapter. Now, you need to know the formula. It can be useful. Who knows what type of question they are going to ask. So, keep a note of the formulas. If you know it from fourth standard, it is well and good. Otherwise, it is troubling. Now, simplify the value of this. Get me the answer. 3 by 2. Okay. Yes, we will check that. Two raised to n plus 2 raised to n minus 1 divided by 2 raised to n plus 1 minus 2 raised to n. There are two methods. I will show you two methods. First one is the normal method. 2 raised to n is common in all the terms, right? Can I take 2 raised to n common? So take 2 raised to n common from numerator and denominator. So if I take 2 raised to n common from numerator, what is remaining? 1 plus 1 by 2. Am I right? Am I right? 1 by 2 or 2 raised to minus 1 can be written as what? 1 by 2. Is that correct, people? Yes. Divided by 2 raised to n is common from the second term. What is remaining? 2 minus 1. Now 2 raised to n cancelled. Now 1 plus 1 by 2, can I write it as 1.5? 1 by 2 plus 1 is how much now? 1.5. Now divided by 1. So which of the option is giving you 1.5? 3 by 2. Option B is your answer. Now, there is another method. Can anyone guess the next method?
Taking the option up.
Taking the,
Exponential.
instead of n is equal to, n is equal to 1. You are putting n is equal to 1. Yes. Everyone try put n is equal to 1. Put n is equal to 1. Try that. We will brainstorm it. Yes. Then you will get to know better about it. Yes. Good. So if put n is equal to 1. 2 plus 2 raised to 0 is how much? The 1. Then 2 raised to 1, that is 4 minus 2, which is equal to how much? 3 by 2. That way also we can do it. Understood? Randomly put some values for n. If you want to put 2, put 2. Put 3, put 3. And 0, you try 0. Yes. Yes. So put 0. Try putting 0. Try putting 0.
You give only the same answer.
Yes. Why is it giving the same thing? Because it is common in all the terms. 2 raised to n is common in all the terms. At the end, that should cancel off no matter what. Are you getting the logic? If 4 is common in all the term, at the end, that 4 should cancel off, right? Same way, if it is 4 square, it should cancel off. 5 square, it should cancel off. 6 square, it should cancel off. That's why we are doing it like that. Okay? Yes. Now, have you heard about cyclic?
Yes.
Whenever we are going to simplify some cyclic equations, at the end, the answer will be what? 1. So, look at this question. 1 divided by 1 plus z raised to a minus b, z raised to a minus c. Plus, instead of a, now who is sitting here? B. Instead of b, who is sitting? C. B minus a plus 1 plus z raised to c minus a plus z raised to c minus b. It is a cyclic reaction of no equation. So, what is going to happen here? At the end, you will get the answer as 1. Even if you try and solve everything, you will get it as 1. Next one. People, this question, this exact question, we solved it last time. Yes, the day before exam, I think 2 hours before the exam, I solved this. Yes, the same question was there in May attempt. Yes, without even changing the numbers. I think this was the exact question. Yes. So, what is the method for solving this type of question? Assume it 4 raised to x, which is equal to 5 raised to y, which is equal to 2 raised to z, is equal to, assume it as a constant. Let that constant be k. Yes.
20.
Yeah. Yes. Now, fine. Which is equal to k. That means, can I say 4x is equal to k? It is a constant. Anyway, we are telling everything is equal, so we are assuming it as a constant. Assume. Okay. Then 4 raised to k x, can I take it as a constant? Yes. That means, can I say 4 is equal to k raised to 1 by x? Ulta we are taking. We are rooting the xth root. Yes. Similarly, can I say 5 is equal to k raised to 1 by y? Similarly, 5 raised to y is equal to k. So, 5 will be equal to k raised to 1 by y. Then, similarly, can I say 20 is equal to what? K raised to 1 by z. Now, what we know about 20?
4 into 5.
20 is nothing but 4 into 5, which is equal to what? K raised to 1 by z. Now, what is the value of 4? K raised to 1 by x into, what is the value of 5? K raised to 1 by 5. K raised to 1 by y, which is equal to k raised to 1 by z. Now, bases are same. Can we add the power? That means 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to k raised to 1 by x plus is k raised to 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to k raised to 1 by z. Another property is bases are same in the both the sides. Can I say the powers are equal? Yes. So 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 by z. This is the method. From that we can take the value of z, take LCM the x plus y divided by xy, which is equal to 1 by z. So z is equal to xy divided by x plus 1. So option D is the answer. So whatever may be the question, you can solve it this way. There is a shortcut for this type of question. I'm not telling the shortcut because of the reason that sometimes when in the pattern of question change, you will feel like I cannot do this. If you follow this method, whatever may be the question, you can solve. Okay, follow this pattern. Assume it as k, then find the value of the subsequent numbers, then multiply and get into this. Got it? Understood? Yes. Now, this question, I think it will be there in this attempt because they are giving us many hints. In the model test paper, it's there. In the mock test, it is there. It was asked in the previous year. Many times it is there. So, I think this type of question will be there. The better version of it will be there in chapter number 8. Not here. In chapter number 8. Yes. 2 raised to x into 3 raised to y into 5 raised to z is equal to 360. Find the value of x, y, z. How to do this? Option hitting. Easiest method is option hitting. So option hit. One by one we will hit. Option hit 2 raised to 3 into 3 square into order 5 raised to 1, which is equal to how much? 8 into 9 into 5. How much is the answer? 360, which is equal to RHS. That means option A is your answer. Now, next question. Find the value of x if x raised to 1, x into x raised to 1 by 5 is equal to x raised to 1 by 5 the whole raised to x. How to do this? Option hit. That's all. Done. Option hit and get me the answer. Yes. Or you can do one thing. You can do the other method also. X into x raised to 1 by 5 is equal to, can I write it as x raised to x by 5? Am I right? Yes. From this, x raised to 1 into x raised to 1 by 5, can I write it as x raised to 1 plus 1 by 5, which is equal to x raised to x by 5. Now, the bases are same. Can I equate the powers? That means 1 plus 1 by 5 is how much? 0.2. 0.2 is equal to x by 5. Get me the answer.
6.
How much is it? 1.2 is equal to x by 5. So, x is equal to 6. Option D is your answer. Clear? Yes. Direct questions, direct answers. Understood? Yes. Next one. What is it? Is it a cyclic? Yes, it is cyclic. X raised to a divided by x raised to b. The entire thing raised to a square plus ab plus b square. Then x raised to b by, then c is coming. Then c is coming, a is coming. So it is cyclic. Answer is what? At the end, it will be 1. Even if you do it, you will get 1. Even if you don't do, it is no. Yes. Whenever cyclic, it will be 1. In logarithm, there is a chance that it will be 0. So logarithm directly don't say that cyclic is there. In certain case, we will say, I'll show both the cases. Now, find the value of this. 25 raised to 150 is equal to 25 raised to 50 into x raised to 50. Get me the answer. Yes. So, can I cancel certain things? 25 raised to 150 divided by 25 raised to 50 will be what? 25 raised to 100 is equal to x raised to 50. So, what should be the value of x so that it will be equal to 25 raised to 100? Can I say 5 power 4?
No.
5 power 4 is, let's see. 5 power 4 is what? That is 25 square, right? Am I right? 5 power 4 is what? 5 square, the whole square, which is what? 25, the whole square, or 25 square. That means, if I put it over here, RHS is equal to 25 square, the whole raised to 50, which is equal to how much? 25 raised to 100. That means option B is your answer, which is equal to our LHS. Is that correct, people? Yes. Logically, it is correct. And one more thing, when you are doing question inside the exam hall, your logic might not work all the time. I'm telling you, inside that tough situation, your logic might not work. That time, you need to use calculator. And never think too much, always write. When you write, your brain also will start working. Yes, this time many people, I'm telling you, Even if you are having experience of writing one exam or two exam, I'm telling you, whenever you write exam again, you will feel like writing for the first time. You will have that tension, everything will be there, and you will be like the same kid who was writing for the first time. You will think that, but the only part is you are learning more. So always think that you have better knowledge this time compared to last time. Or if you are writing for the first time, think that you are coming with a better knowledge for the exam rather than thinking too much about what will be the result. Never feel like paper 1 went bad, paper 2 went bad, so that paper 3 will also go bad. Don't feel like I'll not study for paper 3. You might pass for the other two papers, then since that mentality is there, you will fail for paper 3. That is possible. Yes, so don't do that. Study everything equally. When once one exam is done, leave it and yeah. Next question, please. Try. Find the value of ABC is equal to 2. Find the value of 1 divided by 1 plus A plus 2 into B raised to minus 1. 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by 2 in B plus 1 by C plus 1 divided by 1 plus C plus 1 by A. What do you think? Is it 1? Who knows? Is it 1?
How will we identify if this is cyclic or
Cyclic means there is a repeated pattern. Here we cannot directly say that it is cyclic. Correct? We cannot directly say it is cyclic. So we need to make some changes at the end. It will turn into cyclic. But you should do it. People, you can do it. Try your method and get me the answer. Okay, everyone, just take a screenshot of this question. You can do this. Okay, please try. I know the answer. Somebody told the answer also. Someone told 1, someone told 2. Yes, either of that can be the answer. Yes. Try once. Did anyone check absolute deviation?
Yeah, maybe.
Mean deviation. Why is it absolute? Why is it called as absolute deviation? Because it is considering every value. Yes. Everything is there. Mean is there, median is there, mode is there. Yes. Now, how to do such a question? How can you do such a question? A plus B into A minus B. Okay. Fine. That way we can do. Other than that, how will you do this? The easiest method is what? Find the value of A and B using calculator. Just substitute. Done. So, first find the value of A. A is how much now? Yes. A is how much? First use it. Then whatever you find as A, the reciprocal will be what? B. So, first find A. That's more than enough. A is how much? Root 6. Then that's minus root 5. Then M minus C. And one more thing, wherever you want to write, you write the values and keep. Because whenever too much M plus MRC are there, write it and keep. It's a one-time thing. Yes, it's easy to do. Yes, please do it. How much now? A is equal to how much? 20 or 21.99. Okay. Exact value I require because look at the options. The options are very nearby. Okay. Yes. Exact values. We should consider each and every decimal points. Yes. That is important. No. How much you got? How much you got? Get me the answer. Should I do? How much you got the 8? 21.954451 something you got? 463. 21.9546 or 64? 954451, right? How much are you getting? 44. Let it be 21.9544. Let it be there. Then B value will be how much? Whatever you have, divide equal to. How much you are getting? B is equal to how much? 0.044455. That's all. One more decimal. Give me more decimals. 8 6 80. Let it be like that. There is enough. Yes. Now find the value of 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. Get me the value of that. Clear the memory. That is 21.9544. Then into equal to, then divide equal to m plus. Then 0.045580. Then into equal to, divide equal to m plus. MRC, how much you are getting now? 48134. Yes. Which is the nearest answer? You will go for option B. 482 you will go for. Why did I go for option B? Anyway, we skipped some decimals, right? Anyway, it will go towards 482. Yes. Now, the next one is called as logarithm. I will ask you one simple question. What is logarithm? Da? What is the meaning of logarithm? Why are we taking log? What is the reason for taking logarithm? Yes, for simplifying the calculation. How are we simplifying it? Yes, perfect. Good. Now, basically, if you look into it, logarithm is nothing but if you take a logarithm of the number with any base. For example, I am telling 64. 64 is the number. 64 is the number. And I am taking logarithm of 64 to the base 8. Okay. Then we will get the answer as 2. It is nothing but how many times 8 is multiplied to get 64. That is the basic meaning of logarithm. How many times a number is multiplied to get the given value. That is the basic meaning of what? Logarithm. For example, whenever I write 64, can I write 64 is equal to 8 raised to 2? That's correct, right? That means 8 is multiplied how many times? 8 is multiplied 2 times. That is the basic meaning of logarithm. And I will show one more example right in front of you which is required for you. Logarithm of 35 to the base a is equal to x. Then what is the value of 35? 35 is nothing but a raised to x. Keep that in mind. This will go to the other side and x will go to the power. The right hand side will go to the power. Keep a note of that. It is required. Now, what is the value of E? E is nothing but 2.72. We will usually take it as 2.72 and it is used in which chapter? Chapter number? In theoretical distribution, we are using it. Chapter number 16, 17 or 17. Sorry, 16. Now the next part is some of the properties of logarithm. You tell me log of 5 to the base 10 plus log of 30 to the base 10 is how much? Log of 5 into 30 to the base 10. That is how much? Log of 150 to the base 10. So keep a note, log of xy to the same base can be written as log of x to the base a plus log of y to the base a. Then similarly for quotient, log of x by y can be written as log of x minus log of y. Similarly, power rule of logarithm, log of x raised to 10 can be written as what? 10 log x. Log of x raised to 35 can be written as what? 35 log x. Then another important property, whenever the bases are not same, we will use this property. Okay, that means if they are giving like this, log of 35 to the base 24, how can you write it? Yeah, how can you split it? Log 35 to the base 10 we will take, divided by, or e we will take, it's up to us. Based on the question we will take it or change it. So I am not writing anything over here, I will write it a, divided by log of 24 to the base a. According to the question we will change the value of a. Now logarithm of 1 is how much? Log of 1 is always 0. Any number to the same base is what? 1. For example, log a to the same base 1. Log of 5 to the base 5, that is 1. Log of 10 to the base 10 is 1. Now another property, inverse property, a raised to log x to the base a is equal to what? X. This thing will get cancelled out. Think that way. What will remain? X will remain. Keep these properties in your mind. With that we are going to solve some questions. Now it's not working. Yeah. Now one more thing is equality property. If log x is equal to log y, then x is equal to y. That is given over here. Then a previous year question. Number of digits in a given numeral is nothing but log of the numeral. For example, log of 2 raised to 64. So they will be asking number of digits in the numeral 2 raised to 64. What is the answer? Log of 2 raised to 64. This value of log 2 will be given in the question. You don't need to study the value of log 2 and all. They will give that in the question. Now solve this. Everyone start doing. Which property we should use? You should tell me.
Log x by y equal to log x minus log y.
Log x by y is equal to log x. Is that necessary to use that? Or you can always use log a plus log b plus log c, right? That is also possible, right? But the power is over here. So you can write it as log 16 by 15 the whole power 7 plus log 25 by 24 the whole power 5 plus log 81 divided by 80 the whole power 3. That can be written as log of 16 by 15 the whole power 7 into 25 by 24 the whole power 5 into 81 by 80 the whole power 3. Now people, how will you use calculator to find this value? First find 16 by 15. 16 divided by 15. Then into equal to how many times? Clear the memory also if required. 16 divided by 15. Then into equal to how many times? 6 times. How much you are getting? 16 by 16 by 15 is how much? 16 by 15 is equal to 1.06. Then into equal to how many times? 16 by 15. Then into equal to how many times? 6 times. Just keep that value on your memory if required. Yes, let it be there on your memory if required. I am not telling it is necessary to do that. Then 25 divided by 24. The entire thing raised to 5 is how much? That is equal to how much? You will type 25 divided by 24. Then into equal to how many times? 4 times you will click equal to. So you are getting it as how much? 1.27. 1.27 you are getting, right? Now I need to multiply that with the previous value. How can you multiply it with that previous value? Here we'll click multiply, then click MRC 2 times. Why MRC 2 times? So that it will clear the memory also. Then we will click M plus, so that this value will get saved to the memory. Did you get the logic? Understood the logic? No. So what are we doing? We need to save these values in the memory, right? We need at the end these to be in the memory. Now 25 divided by 24 we into equal to how many times? 4 times. Once you do that, you will get some value, right? How much you are getting on the calculator? How much? 1.27. Now this 1.27 and this value should together be saved as a product in memory, right? Can I save it separately? If I click M plus right now, it will get added. Are we doing addition? No, we are multiplying. So we will click into sign. Then we will recall back that 16 by 15 the whole raised to 7 value back here. Then MRC how many times? 2 times we will click. Why are we clicking 2 times? So the memory will clear off. That means that 16 by 15 the whole raised to 7 memory got cleared and we are calling back. Then we are multiplying with this. Okay. Then we will click M plus. That means this entire value is now saved in the memory. Now what is remaining? You will find 81 divided by 80. Then into equal to how many times? 2 times. Then what are we going to do now? Multiply it with MRC. That's your answer. How much you are getting? 2. So log of 2 is your answer. That's your method. Yes. This is the easiest method. Yes. Any other method you know, you can tell me. We can follow that. Yes. This is the easiest method using calculator. Yes. Got the point, people? Yes. Now, by mistake, if you do it in another way is very simple. You will do 16 raised to 7 multiplied with 25 raised to 5, then 81 into 2. Most of the calculator will show error. That time it will be causing trouble. Okay. If you want to do that way, we will check one. 16 into equal to how many times? 6 times. Then multiply it with what? 25 into 25, 5 times. We need to click 25 into 25 into 25. Then 81 into 81 into 81. Then divide by 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Likewise, you need to do. Some of the calculator will show error. This is the easiest method. Understood the method? If not, I'll explain again. The only confusing part will be this much. This one. What is that? We are recalling the memory and clearing at the same time, so that we can save this product together to the memory. That's what we did right now. Okay. Yes, to save that. Yeah, to save that in the memory. Yes. Now, get me the answer for this. Find the value of x. X is nothing but 10,000 raised to minus 1 by 4. Get me the answer. So, what is this 10,000? Can I write it as 10 raised to 4? 10 raised to 4, the whole raised to minus 1 by 4. Now, can I write it as 10 raised to 4 into minus 1 by 4? So, 4 cancel. What is remaining? 1 by 10 is remaining. Option B is your answer. Always remember this pattern. It is very important. Yes. Logarithm of x to the base 10,000 is equal to minus 1 by 4. So, x is equal to what? X is equal to 10,000 raised to minus 1 by 4. Now, do this. Logarithm of AB to the base A is equal to x. Then, log of AB to the base B is what is the question? So, first I will write log of AB can be written as what? Can I write it as log of A to the base B plus log of B to the base B. Yes, which is equal to, can I write it as log of A to the base B plus 1? Is that correct? Why is it 1? Any number to the same base is what? 1. Now, the next thing is, what is given in the question? Log of AB to the base A is equal to what? X. From that, can I write log of A to the base A plus log of B to the base A, which is equal to what? x. Now this is what the 1 plus log of b to the base a is equal to x. Now people, log of b to the base a, can I write it as x minus 1? Now when we take the inverse of logarithm, log of a to the base b, can I write it as 1 divided by x minus 1? When we are reversing it, reversing the base and the value, it will change to reciprocal. Now we have the value of a to the base b. Now we will substitute it over here. 1 divided by x minus 1 plus 1. Apply LCM. X minus 1 plus 1. Then it will go to this side. X minus 1. What is the answer? X divided by x minus 1. Option C. Is it clear? Yes. How many of you doesn't like logarithm? Yeah, I know everyone doesn't like. Yeah. Yes. But still you need to know these type of simple silly things that will give you marks. Okay. Yes. Silly things, right? Now the thing I'll tell you now. In logarithm, keep a note. All the time try to apply the sum rule or the product rule. All the time try to apply that rule, you will get the answer. If the bases are not same, split them. For example, 24 to the base 4. You will write it as log 24 divided by log 4. At the end, when you do LCM and all, everything will get cancelled out. That is going to happen in logarithm. Check this. Number of digits of the numeral, same question, 2 raised to 64. Log of 2 raised to 64. Can I write it as 64 into log 2? Now, that is equal to 64 into log 2 is how much? 0.30103. How much is the answer now? 19 point? How much is it? 26. 64 into 0.30103. 19.265. Yes. Answer is, nearest answer is what? Option B, 19. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Look this. Can you solve this? Look here, the bases are not same here. When the bases are not same, what are we going to do at the end of the day? We will split them. So, look here, first thing, that is the main thing. Can I write log of 8 divided by log of 3 divided by, can I write log of 16 divided by log of 9 into log of 10 divided by what? The log of 4. Now, even after looking at that, we are thinking, 8 is there, 3 is there, 16 is there, 10 is there, 4 is there. Now, can I say this 8 is nothing but 2 raised to 3? So, I will split again. Log of 2 raised to 3 divided by log 3. Anyway, it is not going to change. Divided by. So, 16 in terms of 2, how can you write? Log of 2 raised to 4 divided by 9 in terms of 3. How will you write it? 3 square into log 10. Anyway, we cannot change. Let it be there like that. Then what is remaining? Log 2 square. Now, log of 2 raised to 3 can be written as 3 log 2. Is that correct? 3 log 2 divided by log 3. The entire thing is divided by. Can I write it as 4 log 2? 4 log 2 into log 10 divided by 2 log 3 into what? 2 log 3. Log 2. What all things are cancelling off? Log 2 cancelled off. Log 3 cancelled off. Then 2 and 4 will become cancelled off with 4. What is remaining now? 3 log 2 divided by log 10 is remaining. Now looking at the option, what is the answer? So can I write it as 3 log 2 divided by log 10? Can I write it as log 2 to the base 10? Yes. Answer is what? Option 3 log 2 to the base 10. Option E is your answer. Clear? Understood? Whenever base is not same, split the base. That is the only method to get the answer. Now, or the easiest method to get the answer. Now, look here. Is the base same? Is the base same, people? What are you going to do? Split the base. So, log 3 divided by log 5 into log 4 divided by log 3 into log 5 divided by log 2. What all things are cancelling off? Log 5, log 5. Log 3, log 3. Then what is remaining? Log 4 divided by log 2. Can I write log 4 as log 2 square divided by log 2? Is that correct? So this can be written as 2 into log 2 divided by log 2. This cancel. What is remaining? 2 is remaining. So what is our rule in logarithm? If the bases are not same, split the base. You will get the answer. Yes. Next one. Log 2 is given to be 0.3010. Log 3 is given to be 0.4771. Find the value of log 24. How will you write log 24? Yes. Can I write 24 in terms of 3 and 2? Yes. Can I write as log 24 is equal to 3 into 2 into 2? Am I right? So log 24 I will split and write. Log 24 is equal to log of 3 into or 3 into how much? 2 cube. Can I write it as 2 cube? 3 into 8 is what? 24. Yes. So 3 into log cube. 2 cube. So log of 3 plus log of 2 cube. Is it the product rule? Yes. So log of 3 is how much? 0.4771 plus. Can I write it as 3 log 2? Yes. Get me the answer. 0.4771 plus 3 into how much? 0.3010. How much is the answer? How much is the answer? 1.3801. Everyone got the same answer? Yes. Next one. Do the question, people. One by one, you need to check and do. Very easy. Yes. So, people, one thing we know. Log of, yes, x to the base a is equal to y. Then how will you find the value of x? X is nothing but a power y. Am I right? A power y. Similarly, can I take this entire thing as some constant value k or some value I am taking it as some variable y? Then y is equal to 3 power 0. Am I right? Y is equal to 3 power 0. That means y is equal to how much? Any number raised to 0 is what? 1. So, what is this y? Log 4, log of log x. The entire thing raised base is what? 4, which is equal to 1. Now, can I say, let this entire value be z? That means, can I say z is equal to 4 power 1? Can I say 4 power 1? That means z is equal to 4. Instead of z, what you will put there? Log x to the base 2 is equal to 4. Then x is equal to how much? X is equal to 2 power 4, which is equal to 16. Option C is the answer. Did you get the logic? I'll do it again. Don't worry. Yes. Yes. If you want to do option hitting, you can do that. That is also fine. Yes, that is completely fine. But otherwise, we are doing it in this way. Check this. So, log 3 is the main logarithm over here. So, we are finding the value inside. That means log of log x, the entire thing basis 4 is equal to what? 3 power 0. Am I right? That is equal to 1. That means log of log x to the base 2 to the base 4 is equal to how much? 1. Now, if you are finding this log x to the base 2, that means the value inside we are finding, can I write it as 4 raised to 1? Yes, that is equal to how much? The 4. That means x is equal to how much? 2 power 4, which is equal to 16. Just a chain reaction kind of thing. That's all. Done. Next one, next one, next one. Can you do this? Is the base same? Base is same throughout, so you can just use the sum rule of logarithm. Sum rule of logarithm means what? We can add each and every term inside the logarithm. Now look here, what is this log of 1 plus 1 by 5? Can I write it as log of 6 by 5 plus 7 by 6?
Yes.
That means log of 7 by 6 plus etc 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 plus log of 625 divided by 624. Now, if you are using the property of logarithm, can I write it as log of 6 by 5 into 7 by 6 into, next number will be what? According to you, it will be 8 by 7 into etc etc etc. The last number is what? 625 divided by 624. What might be the previous number? What do you think might be the previous number? It would have been 624 divided by 623. That would have been the case. Now, if you look into it, what all things are getting cancelled off? 6 cancel, 7 cancel, 8 and another 8 will get cancelled off. Likewise, all the numbers except 5 and 625 will be remaining. So, log of 625 divided by what? 5 is remaining. The base is what? 5. Log of 125 to the base 5. So can I write it as log of 5? 5 power 3 to the base 5. Answer is what? 3 is your answer. Clear up? Yes. It's an interesting question. Yes. Get me the next one. Yes. Yeah, please. Yes. Logarithm of 10,000. Actually, our logarithm only 2 questions are remaining. Then we will go for equations. Logarithm of 10,000 to the base 0.01 is how much? Minus 2. Okay, we will check. So 0.01. The method is very simple. We need to directly check whether 10,000 can be written in terms of what? Written in terms of 0.01. So 0.01 the whole square is how much? Take the calculator. 0.01 into equal to is how much? 0.001. That means option A cannot be done. Cannot be the answer. It cannot be the answer, no matter what. Now, try option B. Try option B. 0.1 raised to minus 2. How will you write it? You will take the square, then divide equal to. How much is it? 0.01 into equal to, then click divide equal to. How much you are getting? 10,000. Yes, you are getting 10,000. Now, with that, can we say that? So, let it be like log of 10,000 to the base 0.01 is equal to what? We are taking it as x. That means 10,000 is equal to what? 0.01 the whole power x. We are finding the value of this x only, right? So whenever we substitute one option, we should get 10,000. Otherwise, our answer is wrong. Which option is giving you 10,000? Option B is giving you 10,000. Try option 4 also. That means option C also. 0.01 into equal to how many times? 3 times. Then that means option C is giving you 0.000001. When you click divide equal to, it is like a huge value. Is it equal to 10,000? No. That means which is your answer? Option B is your answer. And the final question for the day. Not for the day, for the chapter. 4 years, sorrows and worries and disappointments in logarithm. Yes. Fine. And I'm telling you, logarithm, study the basics. Always apply the product rule and the sum rule. You will be able to solve. All the time they will only ask based on that. Since it is new for you, most of you won't study this topic. That is the case. Now, what is the answer for this? Root 3 is equal to a raised to 1 by 6. Can I take power of 6 on both sides? So, root 3, the whole power 1 by 6 can, so 6 can be written as a. Taking, what the? Taking power of 6 on both sides. Then root 3 can be written as 3 raised to 1 by 2. The whole power 6 is equal to A. That means 3 raised to 3 is equal to A. Answer is equal to how much? 27. Option C is your answer. That is logarithm and that is chapter 1. I know it's a lengthy chapter. That's how the chapter is. Everyone, we can take a break for 5 minutes and we will come back by, in 1 hour we'll finish the next chapter. Okay, done. So take a break of 5 minutes. Please come back by 12:01. Breakfast. You didn't have breakfast? Why? Pav bhaji. Pav bhaji is not breakfast? Okay. It was not good? Not at all good?
Not at all good.
Sad.
This was the worst.
Okay. There is no upma on Sunday? No upma on Sunday? Is it? Okay, fine. People, then do one thing. Take 15 minutes break and come back. There is a spot over there. And, So, what time is your lunch break? 12:30? Till what time you can take the lunch break? Till 1? No, I mean lunch is available till what time?
From 11:30 to
2 o'clock, I think it is there, right? So what we will do is, everyone take, I'll only give, it is not going to match, otherwise we will not be able to finish.
you can take up to 12:30 and leave it for lunch break.
Yeah, can I leave it till at 12:30 for lunch break directly? That is fine, right? Yes. 12:30 to 1:30 you can take the lunch break. Yes, 1 hour I'll give.
Okay.
If you want 1 hour 10 minutes, that also I'll give. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Yes, done. Yes, we have wasted 10 minutes over that. Yes. Now, next chapter. Yes, where are you guys running off to? Yes.